Yo, what's up everybody? Today I'm going to be showing you how to animate in Toon Squid. Also, take note, you can only do this with iPad, but here, I don't think it supports iPhone, so yeah. So firstly, what you want to do is click this plus button up here, and then the name up here. The name, you can just name it whatever. I'm just going to name it this. And then you want to click create. Layer 1. And if I click this plus button down here, and I click layer, I have another layer. So that's how you do layers. I'm just gonna draw a smiley face. You can, oh no, I'm just gonna draw a frown. And then you want to go to like a frame, and then extend it. The extend button down there, and then basically, you just click add button down there at one of the frames, and then you can just draw the mouth talking stuff, also, I recommend turning on this thingy right there. And if you want to see your animation loop for you want to click this button right here. And then you can see where you last drawed it. So that's just how I do my lip syncing, and also this is how you do this mouth. This is how I do this mouth. Okay. I just do that. And yeah, that's how I do my lip syncing. And then I just show. Go to library. Then you want to click the plus button and click create animation clip. And then and what you want to do is you want to draw your frown or smile, and then as I told you, extend it, and then you want to go to the pivot. You want to click that icon thingy, where you select it, and then you should see this thingy that I'm moving right now. This is the pivot point. Put it here. And for the mouth, you want to move it I'd say right here. I'm pretty sure. Or wait, no, up here. And as you can see, oh yeah, you want to click this thing up here, scaling mode, and click freeform. And then you should be able to do something like this. Now, since you did that, what you want to do is you want to go to, I would say right here, and also I'd recommend setting a marker for it or something. Frown. I'm just gonna name it that. Then you want to click this button right here. It helps a lot. And then you want to add a keyframe on scale, and just probably all of them, but quality or something. What you want to do is you want to squish it up like this. I accidentally hit it. And then make sure you enable these two things also. And then you want to draw the other face thingy. And I also recommend setting the markers for this. Frown 2, and then frown 3. Frown 3. Alright. Should have something like that. Okay, now you like squish it, and also make sure you put it like right there. And then you wanna squish like this, and why do I keep accidentally it? And then if you want to, then this I'm just gonna name it open through and open 3. And boom. And you just want to repeat this process. Okay. Now you want to do the same thing. Okay. And yeah. And then also I'm gonna draw this mouth. Right.
Then I'm gonna squish it to like how the last one was. And boom. And as you can see, we do something like this. It looks like right here looks pretty smooth. And I press it, like drawing this out. Oh wait. Okay. I don't know how to do that. But also just make sure you just name all of these and make sure you just make it like a marker. So teeth. And then T3. Okay. Why did I say W? Okay. And then I'm just gonna name this F1. Oh crap, I did not mean to do that. Okay. And now I'm just gonna name this one wide. Wide. Wide 2, and then wide. Okay. So.
This is how it should look so far. I didn't do the thing with this mouse yet. Okay. So yeah, this is how it should look. I'm pretty sure. So, once you're done with that, you want to exit scene 1. And I'm just going to delete this layer. So, I'm just going to draw like a little gorilla type guy, so I'm just going to speed it up. And also before I finish drawing this guy, I also gotta tell you something. So make sure, like, if you want your YouTube guide to do differently, if you didn't know, you could also like move this, the layer thingy too. So place that at the bottom, and just make sure like your arms are just under the layer of like the body. That could help with that. And then boom. And also, make sure you go to the very last frame on everything and extend it if you don't want it to be like, if you don't want to have like move it. So you should look like this, but no. If you want to add audio, you want to go to this audio, and if you want to like import a sound, just probably go to import sound photos. I'm just gonna record a voice line. This is a test. This is a this. So, if you want to lip sync it, what you want to do is go to time, and then you want to do something like you want to add a keyframe. In the next frame, you want to go to animation. There we know, and you want to go to you want to go to select from markers in the time frame, and it should show all the thingies you put a marker for, and then you could lip sync it like this. This. And then put it back. Do this. This is. And like.
This is a. I'm just gonna make all my layers with the sound. Okay.
This is a. Then, if you want to move it to another test. Then do this again. Crap. I know. This. The test. Test. And then I'd recommend like this and this. And then to the frown. This is a test. Okay. So I'm gonna be showing you how to do arm movements and stuff. So if you want to add an arm movement or something, I'd recommend moving like the bed point, like over here, and then it should move like this. So what you want to do, set a keyframe to these two, then next frame, like this. This. And also, if you don't want it to be like that, you could like go in the middle of it, and like you want to put this thingy right here. And I recommend going to, I don't know how to pronounce this, but I'd say like this. I don't know. And you could rather, I always put mine to ease in out, but you can put it like to ease in if you want it to be like this. This. I mostly do it like this. Because I mostly like it like this. This. And then mostly I just add a new drawing. And then I just select the color again. This up. And then I just draw it like that. This is a this this is so I just mostly just make it match. This this and then if I wanna okay. Yeah, I mostly do it something like this. And then if I'm bringing it like back, I just do it like this. I know probably not like a back you know what I mean. And then yeah, this is a just like this is bringing the things again. This is a normal. I just do this technically the same process again. I mostly do something like this. You can make it like more smoother in another way, but this is how I do it. Test. Yeah, I just do it like that. This is a test. And also, if you also want to know how to do my blinking animations, all you want to do is just like I do my blinking animations like this. I'm gonna show you how I do it, and I'm gonna show you how to do it like the smoother way. I do my blinkings like this most of the time. So let me show you. Is a test. And then I add a new expression when they open their eyes again. Test. And if I don't want it to be longer, just say did. Test. This is a test. Then if I do the blinking again, I mostly just add the expression to the blinking test. And I sometimes keep the same expression, but sometimes I don't. This is a test. I like mine. I like my blinking animations like this. Test. But I'm gonna show you how to do it like a smoother way. So if you want to know how to do your blinkings in like a smoother way, I'd recommend just going right here, like 4 steps away from the end. Then you want to make sure that you want to make sure like the foot is like all the way up. This is like the mouth. And then you just wanna make sure you have this one on, buddy. Then yeah, we're going to bring in scale. Make sure you also have scale in this. Or is it not just like that, and also you want to make sure you have it on even out. Is a and is a and then if you do it like that, then your blinking animation should be like smooth. This is a test. I'm just gonna keep like this, and then yeah, that's how I animate some stuff. Let me make sure I went over everything. Oh yeah, I forgot about one thing. If you want to know how I like make my characters go to side or something, all you want to do is like go to the scale thingy in the position. I'd recommend also adding rotation, just in case. And make sure you apply all the same thing to the other layers. And then you want to go to like another frame. Then you want to make sure you have freeform on, and just like stretch them out and make them go to the other side. And let's look. Yeah, I should have mostly added rotation sometimes because you can like make it rotate. I actually made that as well. Oh yeah, if you have a lip syncing mouth, make sure you also do lip syncing mouth, because that's what I forgot to do. Great. Oh wait. Yeah, I accidentally made it. That. It kind of looks goofy to do it, but once you finish the process, it probably won't look goofy at all. Enough for the arms. Stretch them out and move them. And then you want to make sure you have ease and out on them. And apply it to all the other thingies. Like all the other layers. Okay. Then together. And then it should have something like that. And also, if you want to add a background, just like go to image photos, and then find your image and click on it. Oh yeah, to make sure your background is not covering up your like layers. Make sure your background is like at the bottom. And once you have your mapping, you want to like size it up. And once you have your map set up, you want to go to the very end by clicking the button, and then you want to click extend, and then boom. And if you once you finish your animation, if you want to export, click on actions, export, then export. Save video, then you want to click on save video. This is a test. This is a test.